Israel-Iran News Now CENTCOM says coalition vessel blocks Houthi rocket presumably targeting U.S. flagged ship. U.S. Central Command reported that a coalition vessel stopped a Yemeni Houthi anti-ship ballistic missile presumably targeting a U.S. flagged and owned ship with American crew members on Wednesday. U.S., coalition, and commercial ships reported no injuries or damage, CENTCOM added. CENTCOM reported for Yemeni drones destroyed by U.S. forces. These are the most significant developments in Israel's war against Hamas and Middle East tensions. Claims of Hezbollah fighter deaths disputed. Hezbollah disputes that Israel's defense minister had assassinated half of its southern Lebanon commanders since October 7. Months of daily, deadly Israeli Hezbollah cross-border strikes have uprooted tens of thousands of Lebanese and Israelis. On Wednesday, Hamas released a video of Israeli-American hostage Hirsch Goldberg Polin, the first evidence that he survived his October 7 kidnapping. The undated footage shows him sitting in a chair and addressing the camera with part of his left arm missing several inches above the hand. He identified himself, gave his birth date and parents. He claimed to have been here for almost 200 days, suggesting the video was shot before Tuesday, the 200th day of the fight. He asked his family to support him and hoped to console them during Passover. A U.S. official said the Biden administration acquired the film on Monday, 2 days before Hamas released it on Wednesday. Israeli leader addresses U.S. college protests. Defense Minister Yoav Gallant called the protests not only anti-Semitic, but also promoting terrorism. The 9th day of pro-Palestinian protests at Columbia University in New York is underway. U.S. on Israeli settlements in West Bank. A U.S. State Department spokesperson called Israeli officials' efforts to legalize illegal outposts dangerous and reckless. State Department Deputy Spokeswoman Vedant Patel said such acts will only drive the goal of peace and security in the area further away. Patel added that the U.S. wants further information from Israel about the Khan Yunis mass burial. On Thursday, Second Gentleman Doug Emhoff will attend a celebration of life service for the 7 World Central Kitchen relief workers killed in an Israeli strike in Gaza on April 1 while delivering food to desperate Palestinians. During Wednesday's White House press conference, National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan said the service will read a Biden letter. CNN has requested more information from Emhoff's office on his service. The first Jewish spouse of a president or vice president, Emhoff has taken on a greater role in battling anti-Semitism after Hamas' October 7 attack on Israel. Other known service details. The nonprofit's website lists Thursday's service at 11 a.m. Eastern Time at the National Cathedral in Washington, D.C. According to the National Cathedral's official service booklet, Chef Jose Andres will speak and noted cellist Yo-Yo Ma will perform. After Hamas kidnapped 4-year-old American dual citizen Abigail Eden on October 7, U.S. President Joe Biden visited with her at the White House on Wednesday. American National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan said the encounter reminded him of Hamas's detention of Americans. "We work day in and day out to ensure all of them may safely return home to their loved ones," he said. November saw the liberation of Eden and other prisoners. First American hostage released by Hamas following first truce. The Wednesday gathering was unannounced. A U.S. State Department spokesperson called Israeli officials' efforts to approve West Bank settlements dangerous and reckless. U.S. policy remains that settlements are harmful to peace and that Israel's agenda is inconsistent with international law, said State Department Deputy Spokesperson Vedant Patel at a news briefing. The U.S. will continue to urge Israel to avoid from taking actions to subsidize outposts that have long been unlawful under Israeli law, he said. Actions or announcements to expand outposts will only delay regional peace and stability. Patel added that the U.S. is also asking Israel about the Khan Yunis mass burial. Troubling claims. They disturb. He replied, "We take them seriously."